Hey, welcome back to an old-fashioned blind whiskey versus. Today, two Octomores, Octomore 15.3 and 15.2. My lovely wife poured these out without my knowledge earlier, and they are sitting here. And they are very, very similar in color. You can't even know the color of them to try and be like, oh, that's that one, that's that one. And after having the 15.2, I also sat with it again last night. I am enjoying it a lot. And you guys know I love 15.3. Full review is up here. So I'm super, super curious which one of these I'm gonna pick. And again, I don't know what these are. I got the answer key in my little chest pocket here. So we're gonna find out. Let's give you the profile on 15.2, 5 years, ex-bourbon and cognac casks, 108.2 ppms and 57.9% alcohol. And the 15.3, 5 years, ex-bourbon Oloroso sherry, a casual 307.2 ppms and 61.3% alcohol. The second most peated scotch ever created. Okay, let's find out what I like more. Now, editing me will say what this one is. Oh, man, that is so nice. So much like fruit zest. Subtle meat, salinity. The peat's definitely there, but it's in the back. You know, it's a nice layer of smoke just sitting on top of these flavors. Nice savory notes. Some apple skins that I get in there. Really meaty when you get towards this edge of the glass. Oh, I love that meat. I love the meaty, salty notes you get in some of these peated whiskeys. They're awesome. That was very good. Really well-rounded. Had a lot of stuff going on and really well orchestrated. This one. Interesting. Hold on. This just smelled like a bag of meat. Woo! Oh my goodness. Man, a lot of honey and fruit zest on this too. I would say on this one, the peat is a little more prominent. Not so much though. I'm getting a lot of extra ashy, kind of like dissipating flames when I take that one. It's way more salty. It has a lot more meat characteristics. It's like you put like honey and citrus on top of a steak and then put sea salt on top. That's kind of what I'm getting with this guy. Oh, and then you just turn your freaking grill on really high. That's kind of what I'm getting on this. A lot more meat forward than fruit forward. And I know we're working with cognac and Oloroso casks, so both can enrich a lot of whiskey with fruit and sweet vibes. So I'm kind of at a loss of which one is which. All we have to do now is taste it. So let's go ahead and try this one. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna say for now, I like this nose a bit more on this guy. It has a lot more depth to it. It has a lot more layers to the nose. It's not one-dimensional. This one is really getting into that like smoky meat salt vibe. This one's got a lot of nice tropical citrus fruits happening here, accompanied with savory smoke. The smoke is really subtle. This one is a really nice symphony. And I'm not saying I don't like this one. Just when I swap from here to here, I just get a lot more like charred meat, which is awesome by itself. But just for now, this nose is a little better for me. So in fact, because I like this nose more, let's drink this guy first. Oh my God. That's an Octomore, baby. That just digs its pepper peat right into the middle of your tongue. That is a meaty, salty bomb. I love that. Again, still less peat tasting than a Lagavulin or an Ardbeg. There's just so much more to Bruichladdich distillate than just that when they peat. But my goodness. That's literally like a hamburger. There's like a little bit of lemons on top of that. You get the leather, the oak spice, all those earthy tones. But for all intents and purposes, it's literally just salty meat with like a hint of fruit. Very good if you have this as a one-off, but in a battle, who knows if that's any better or worse. So let's go over here. And I don't have any water because I suck. In fact, I'm gonna get water. Oh, look, water. There we go. All right, grab this guy, huh? That's very nice. That is much more smoky fruit, much more tame on the peat that I'm getting here. It has less edges to it. And I know these two differ in about 4 ABV. It's not crazy. And I don't think it's the ABV, that's the thing. It's just the casks, maybe some of the peat levels. You know, again, just because it says 300 doesn't mean it's going to be that when they distill it. It's whatever you want to do with it after you ferment and all that kind of stuff. But this is just a really, really, really nice presentation of an Octomore. Probably one of the best presentations I've had. This one is still good. I'm going to go back to this one, but just right here, very tropical, very zesty. And again, it is just this cloud of smoke that goes on. Nothing thick, nothing intense. It adds to these flavors. It helps these flavors. None of it is overbearing. A lot of this stuff, you know, I always talk about, you know, layering and all that kind of stuff. It definitely does. You go for like a little bit of a roller coaster ride with this guy. Whereas this one just hits ya, and I love that. I definitely do love that in my pizza. It hits ya and it's hard. It'd be great, sit outside in like 30-degree weather. I get it. But for me, just currently, this has hit me in all the right places. Go back to this guy. Oh man. And by the way, before this video is done, comment down below, which one do you think I'm gonna pick as my favorite? 15.2 or 15.3, okay? Comment now. Do a timestamp too, because I don't want you guys cheating and find the answer, and then comment down to make it look smarter than you are, all right? I know you guys are all smarter than me, but come on, let's be a little fair here. I'm gonna go back to this one, this first one. 2 sips each. Oh. Yeah, okay, I have my answer. I'm also gonna try and guess which one is which. And as much as it might pain me, I'm gonna pick this guy, and I'm gonna tell you why. It literally is just a perfect blend of some of the best notes that I like to get out of a whiskey. Salty, meaty, peaty, fruity, sweet and savory, all at the same time. Nothing stands out among the rest. Nothing is too one-dimensional. It all encompasses itself and is a very nice presentation. The nose doesn't bite. The finish is long. You can sip on it very long because, again, the peat is there, the ABV is there, so it's a long session drain. This one, as much as I enjoy that peat experience, it's a little too like on the nose with peat. It's just very salty, very meaty. And you don't really get the extra cats that it used profiling it. Like whatever this one was, I'm getting some of the fruit and the sweetness and whatever, whether it was cognac or Oloroso. Like one of the two here, I'm getting those notes. And on this one, I'm just not. And that's fine. I will still drink whatever this is, obviously. Like, you know how close this one is down to be done. This one's gonna be the same way at some point. So I don't dislike this presentation, but when compared to this one, I gotta pick this one. So this one wins. Editing GC, put it on the screen, who won? And I'm gonna see if I can figure out which one is which. And I have the answer key in my pocket somewhere, right here. So I'm gonna guess that, as much as pains to tell me, this one is 15.3 and this one is 15.2. So let's find out. Real quick, you see that amazing handwriting? So boom, I was right. 15.2 prevails over 15.3. Kind of wild. And I feel like it's not hyped, The 307 ppms is something I really wanted to get into, and again, this is a great, great bottle. Just compared to something else like this is just, I think, easier for people to get into. It's just a lot of it's a nicer presentation. And I'm a big peat head, so I'm still gonna drink the shit out of this one because I definitely enjoy it, as you guys can tell. But 15.2, I think right now, it's just better. It absolutely is better. And this is my first 0.2 of an Octomore series, which is wild that I've skipped them ever since like 10, which, that's wild, isn't it? But there you go. 15.2, for me, is better than 15.3. Did your prediction come to pass? Let me know. Like these versus videos, give it a like. Not subscribed yet, make sure you do so. One of the best ways to support me. If you have any other blind versus idea, let me know. Comment, boom, here. But as always, I will see you guys next time.